Hey coffee lovers, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the rich and aromatic world of coffee. From its fascinating history to the different brewing methods and surprising health benefits, we've got it all covered. So grab your favorite cup of joe, sit back, and let's explore the magic of coffee. The history of coffee is a rich tapestry that begins in the ancient coffee forests of Ethiopia. Legend has it that in the 9th century, a goat herder named Kaldi discovered coffee when he noticed his goats became unusually energetic after eating the red berries from a certain tree. Intrigued, Kaldi shared his findings with a local monastery, where the monks used the berries to create a drink that helped them stay awake during long hours of prayer. This discovery gradually spread to the Arabian Peninsula, where coffee cultivation and trade began to flourish. By the 15th century, coffee was being grown in the Yemeni district of Arabia and enjoyed in Persia, Egypt, Syria, and Turkey. The drink became so popular that coffee houses known as kahve khana began to spring up in cities across the Near East. These venues became centers of social interaction, intellectual exchange, and cultural activity, earning the nickname Schools of the Wise. Coffee's journey continued as it spread to Europe in the 17th century. Initially met with suspicion and even religious condemnation, coffee quickly won over European palates, leading to the establishment of coffee houses in major cities. These coffee houses, such as London's Penny Universities, were crucial in fostering the exchange of ideas among artists, writers, and thinkers, contributing to the intellectual climate of the Enlightenment. Coffee also played a significant role in global trade, with European colonizers establishing coffee plantations in tropical regions like the Caribbean, Central and South America, and Southeast Asia. This expansion solidified coffee's status as a globally traded commodity. Today, coffee remains an integral part of daily life and culture worldwide, with a diverse array of brewing methods and rituals reflecting its rich and complex history. Coffee aficionados know that the type of coffee bean plays a crucial role in determining the flavor, aroma, and overall quality of their brew. The two most commonly cultivated and consumed coffee beans are Arabica and Robusta. Arabica beans, which account for about 60–70% of the world's coffee production, are prized for their smooth, mild flavor and complex aroma. These beans are typically grown at higher altitudes, which allows them to develop a rich profile with a range of subtle flavor notes, from fruity and floral to nutty and chocolatey. Arabica beans also contain less caffeine compared to their Robusta counterparts, contributing to their less bitter and more nuanced taste. Popular varieties of Arabica beans include Bourbon, Typica, and Geisha, each offering a unique experience for coffee lovers. On the other hand, Robusta beans are known for their strong, bold flavor and higher caffeine content, making them a favorite for those who enjoy a more intense coffee experience. These beans are often described as having a more bitter and earthy taste, with a thicker mouthfeel. Robusta plants are hardier and more resistant to pests and diseases, which allows them to be cultivated at lower altitudes and in more varied climates. This resilience makes Robusta beans less expensive to produce, and they are commonly used in instant coffee and espresso blends to add a punch of flavor and crema. While they may not be as celebrated as Arabica beans, Robusta beans play a vital role in the coffee industry, offering a distinct and robust option for coffee enthusiasts around the world. Coffee brewing methods are as diverse and rich as the cultures that have embraced this beloved beverage, each offering a unique way to extract the flavors and aromas from coffee beans. One of the most traditional methods is the French press, also known as a press pot or plunger pot. This method involves steeping coarse ground coffee in hot water for several minutes before pressing down a metal or plastic plunger to separate the grounds from the liquid. The French press is celebrated for producing a full-bodied, robust cup of coffee with a rich mouthfeel, as the metal filter allows more of the coffee's oils and fine particles to remain in the brew. Another popular method is the pour-over, which includes tools like the Chemex or Hario V60. This technique involves pouring hot water over coffee grounds in a conical dripper fitted with a paper filter. The pour-over method offers precise control over the brewing process, resulting in a clean, nuanced cup of coffee that highlights the bean's intricate flavors and aromas. For those who prefer a strong and concentrated coffee, the espresso method is a cornerstone of coffee culture, especially in Italy. Espresso is made by forcing a small amount of nearly boiling water through finely ground coffee beans at high pressure, typically using an espresso machine. The result is a rich, intense shot of coffee with a characteristic layer of crema on top. This method serves as the base for various popular coffee drinks, including lattes, cappuccinos, and macchiatos. Another modern and versatile brewing method is the AeroPress, which combines elements of both immersion and pressure brewing. Invented in 2005, the AeroPress uses a plunger mechanism to push hot water through coffee grounds and a microfilter, producing a smooth, clean cup of coffee in just a minute or two. Each of these brewing methods offers a distinct way to enjoy coffee, allowing enthusiasts to experiment and find their perfect cup. Coffee, one of the most widely consumed beverages globally, has been the subject of extensive research regarding its health effects. In moderation, coffee can offer several health benefits, primarily due to its high antioxidant content. Antioxidants help combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, which are linked to various chronic diseases. Regular coffee consumption has been associated with a lower risk of several conditions, including type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease. The caffeine in coffee can also enhance cognitive function, improving alertness, concentration, and mood. Moreover, studies have suggested that coffee drinkers may have a reduced risk of certain types of cancer, such as liver and colorectal cancer, possibly due to the anti-inflammatory properties of the compounds found in coffee. However, it is important to consume coffee in moderation to avoid potential negative effects. High caffeine intake can lead to adverse outcomes, such as increased heart rate, anxiety, insomnia, and digestive issues. The recommended safe limit for most adults is about 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, equivalent to roughly 4 8-ounce cups of brewed coffee. It's also worth noting that adding excessive sugar and high-fat dairy products to coffee can negate some of its health benefits. For individuals with specific health conditions, such as heart arrhythmias or certain anxiety disorders, limiting caffeine intake is advisable. Ultimately, while coffee can be a healthful addition to one's diet, it is best enjoyed as part of a balanced and varied diet, keeping individual tolerance and overall health in mind. Coffee culture varies significantly around the world, reflecting the unique traditions and customs of different regions. In Italy, coffee is more than a drink. It's a social ritual deeply embedded in daily life. Italians typically start their day with a cappuccino or a cafe latte, but as the day progresses, they switch to espresso, which is consumed quickly, often standing at a bar. The espresso bars in Italy are bustling social hubs where people gather to chat, read the newspaper, or take a brief break from their day. In contrast, in Turkey, coffee plays a ceremonial role. Turkish coffee is brewed in a special pot called a sizve and served unfiltered, often accompanied by a piece of Turkish delight. The ritual of preparing and drinking Turkish coffee is a time-honored tradition that often includes the practice of reading fortunes from the coffee grounds left at the bottom of the cup. In Japan, the coffee culture is marked by a blend of precision and aesthetics, much like the country's famed tea ceremonies. Specialty coffee shops known as kissaten are places where meticulous attention is given to the brewing process, whether it's siphon, pour-over, or cold brew. These cafes provide a tranquil environment where customers can savor the coffee's flavor and aroma in a serene setting. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, the birthplace of coffee, the coffee ceremony is an integral part of social and cultural life. The process involves roasting green coffee beans, grinding them by hand, and brewing the coffee in a special pot called a jabina. This ceremony is a sign of hospitality and is performed with great care and respect, often lasting several hours as friends and family gather to enjoy multiple rounds of coffee together. Each of these traditions highlights how coffee is more than just a beverage. It is a cultural experience that brings people together and enriches their social interactions. Well, coffee aficionados, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the wonderful world of coffee. Whether you're sipping an espresso in Italy or enjoying a traditional ceremony in Ethiopia, coffee connects us all. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a caffeinated episode. Until next time, keep brewing and stay curious.